Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Sarah Janes from Soap School, and today I thought we would have a pantry soap making session. And that means that we use ingredients that you can get easily from your pantry, your fridge or your cupboards. First thing I need to do is just to mix my lye solution up. So I'm going to be using some ice, but I'm not using my full water amount because today we're going to be making an oat milk cold process soap. There are so many great natural plant milks available to you today, and they're just as easy to use in your soaps as it is using water. I'm using a little bit of ice to mix my lye solution because it's going to keep the mixture a little bit colder, and that's ideal really whenever you're working with milks of any kind. They contain sugars, and the sugars can caramelize and go quite dark in the soap. Now, another great ingredient that I'm going to be adding into this are these beautiful ground olive stones. Now, you can make these yourself with stones out of your olives. Just clean them really well. I normally put them on a baking tray in a warm oven just to dry them off a little bit, and then I just use a coffee grinder to grind them really finely. But you can also buy them if you prefer. Let's add all of our lye solution. Now, I've chosen to use oat milk. I put a little poll up in the community on YouTube, and the one thing that you asked me to do was more of the milk soaps. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. And I do love all sorts of milks. I've worked with pretty much most milks I can think of over the years. But plant milks are just beautiful. They're just as nice as normal milks, and they all give completely different colours when they come out, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Whether you make your own or whether you buy them from the local stores really doesn't matter. Now, the reason that I'm using oat milk over any others today is that I love using oat milk for a more sensitive skin. I was born with eczema. I've had eczema most of my life, and I absolutely love using oats in my soaps. It just feels very nourishing, very soothing, and it's just something that I personally really like. So I hope you like it too. Now I'm going to add in my oat milk. And remember, that is actually part of the water that I would normally include, but I'm adding it now in that oat milk format. There we go. I'm going to add in my essential oil blend. You can change this for whatever essential oils that you like, or you could use a fragrance oil, or you could leave it completely natural. It's entirely up to you. I'm actually using lavender and chamomile in mine. There we go. And then finally, I'm going to add in my ground olive stones. You might think, why is she adding ground olive stones? What will that do? Well, one, it gives a lovely visual effect. But secondly, it's very gently going to give me some exfoliation. Just a little bit, but enough. And that's all I want. I don't want a really big scrub in this one. I just want a little bit of exfoliation. Very gentle. And that's because if you do have eczema, or certainly from my point of view anyway, that dry skin really does get a little bit flaky, a little bit itchy, and you just want to get rid of any of those dead skin cells. And there I have my beautiful oat milk cold process soap. I can't wait to cut this one and show you the inside. I'm so excited. Our beautiful oat milk cold process soap is done. I really have been so looking forward to being able to use this one. I'm so excited. And that's because I've always suffered with eczema from being really young, and I love using milks, both plant milks and regular milks. This one is made with that beautiful oat milk, and it's just going to be so lovely to use. It's got that lavender and chamomile essential oil in it, which I love and are just so soothing. This is going to be absolutely a feast for my skin. And isn't that why we make these products? It's why we spend so much time carefully choosing the ingredients that we want in our products, whether that's soaps or making a delicious balm. You know, it really is why we do this. We want those beautiful, nourishing or calming or soothing properties. Or maybe it's just that we love that particular ingredient. It might not have very specific properties. You might be using it just because you are very, very passionate about that product or where it grows. What's your favourite ingredient? I have to be honest, there are just so many beautiful ingredients. I don't have one particular favourite. But here we have my beautiful oat milk cold process soap. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see me again talking about the soaps that I love to make or some of the tips that I share, just click the subscribe button and ding the bell and you'll get notified anytime that I add a new video. I look forward to seeing you again really, really soon. Bye bye for now.